Hey, what's up everybody in the SpeedyBee creative discussion group. Today we're going to be testing the new V22 45 amp stack right here. We're going to be putting it through full throttle, full amperage pulling test, and we're going to see and make sure that the 45 amp claim that they're making is actually 45 amps. So yeah. This is going to be a completely raw test. It's going to be a pretty noisy one, so I'll block out some of that noise for you. But we've got a digital clamp meter down here, ready to measure DC amperage. And it has been zeroed out, and it is, I don't know why we're getting a little bit of trickle feed there, but we're interested in full amps anyways, so let's get doing this. I'm going to turn this thing on, get her all plugged in. Yeah, I'm going to do this all from the SpeedyBee app. So I'll put an app inlay on the screen here. There we go. Got all the motors. We need it blowing against the aluminum mounting plate, so that it helps keeps those motors cool. And here we go. Let's start our test. Now we'll do we'll start, I guess, with we'll start from the far left end there. So we'll start with motor 4, and we'll just kind of try to aim for 25% here. Which should be 1250. So that's 1266. Where are we pulling? All right. So each side should be able to pull for 30 seconds. Let's go up to 50%, so that would be 1500. That's as close as I can get the slider to 1500, and it's pulling about 7 amps. So we need to take this to full. So I'm going to back it off and see how much heat we have. Let's see if the motor's generating any heat here. And no, it's fairly cool. Like it may have had. It's not really. You can't tell. How about the ESC? No heat coming from the ESC. Flight controller, obviously nothing's going to be happening there. And the amp meter shows that there's hardly any draw there. All right, let's continue on. And I will gradually ramp it up, and then I will get to 100%, and we will leave it there need like a stopwatch or something. I'll just count to 30 in my head. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Here we go. Woo! I need earplugs for this game. Okay. Did I blow my microphone? How much heat do we have on the motor? The motor I can touch, but it's warm. Okay. I didn't actually get to see what amperage that went up to because I was sitting behind the glass here. So I guess I will find out when I go to make the video. Oh, I guess I wanted to see what kind of heat might have been coming off the ESC. There's 4. No heat on the ESC. So that's nice. Heat on the motor. I think that's to be expected. Let's move on to the next one in line. So that's going to be number 3. And we'll give number 3 a go. And we'll just ramp it up the same way. And this time I'm going to stand somewhere else where I can see the amp meter, because I would like to see the amp meter. So here we go. Motor number 3. So that was motor number 4. This is motor number 3. Wowzers, guys, can you give it up for SpeedyBee, but also can we give it up for EMAX Ecos? I thought for 100% that these were going to be burnouts in 30 seconds, but they're holding on. That is absolutely amazing. So it looks like we pulled almost 40 amps. 38 amps is what I saw there. So that's pretty close to 40. Now, I have my endpoint set at my low. What is my low? My low is set to 1005, and my high end is 1995. So there's that teeny little margin that doesn't push it up to the 2000 mark. And I've always just ride with that as a tiny little buffer. So I don't know if adding that extra little bit would get us to the 45 amp mark. It might have got us that steady 40 amp mark. But yeah, so these are, I'm doing the 4S, and I'm running, they are 2400 kV motors. So I guess I I guess if I wanted to achieve pulling the full 45 amps, maybe I got to go with a 6S system at full throttle. Anyways, that's test for another time. But anyways, there you go. Full throttle, sustained for 30 seconds on ESC 3 and 4.